Hello and welcome to Tea Time, where we bring you all things entertainment. I'm Tokumbo Taiwo, and I'm here with the usual Elsie Godwin and the regular Ife Oshunkeye. Hello, guys.
What's up?
Anything new? You know, that's my first question all the time.
And he's always supplying us with the news.
So tell us, because, actually, I remember on Instagram yesterday, I saw a picture of
me, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, you liked it.
Whatever.
Thank you.
Mike Tyson and Basket Mouth, and I think it's been going a little bit viral. I don't know. I was like, what's so spectacular about that?
That's like a picture of Elsie with me. So what's the picture?
That is Mike Tyson and Basket Mouth.
Yes, now that's
Mike
like
Tyson.
Elsie and Mystify God.
Please, what was new? What did you say?
Okay, so I was going back to, I was going to say, I was going to banter a little bit about Roy, Wizkid's bodyguard. You all know that guy.
I saw that as well.
Dude.
Yeah.
So even though Wizkid has been bashed left, right, center lately, from his baby mamas, obviously,
yeah.
but Roy came out saying that Wizkid has brought nothing but joy to his life and that of his family, and is God sent. So at least we know Wizkid is doing good things to some
And he
people.
was saying people were like against, or that Wizkid was going to use him.
Yeah, there are
or
people
something
told
like
him that Wizkid was going to use and dump him, but
Exactly.
something in him kept telling
Kept
him
him.
that something is going to happen
So he has
soon,
not
and
dumped him yet, right?
No, Wizkid
Yes.
hasn't.
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of that. Well, even if it dumps,
Questions.
dumps him now,
He has
even if
made
it dumps
his appeal.
him now, he has nothing to lose because this is
Okay.
someone that has been established just
Exactly.
being Wizkid's bodyguard. So.
Exactly, and who knows what can happen
I'm
from
thinking
here.
of going to the gym. Oh, Davido, I'm coming.
But I think it's going to take you a
Davido
long
has
time to
enough
become,
bodyguards
Roy.
already.
LC bodyguard.
I don't need one.
You say, okay.
Tokubo's bodyguard.
I thought you were trying to be like Roy, because I'm like, it's going to take you a long time to be, because he's like absolutely huge.
No, he's like 6 foot something.
That's what I'm saying. 2 of your arms is one of his arms. Anyway,
Don't worry, don't worry.
yes, cool down. Yeah, you can calm down. Yeah.
You like my biceps?
You're good. You're
Oh,
good.
thank you, dog.
Oh, I tell you, there's never a dull moment on the show. So I'm super excited about this morning. We've got a studio guest, and it's that time to introduce him. So he's a very well-known Nollywood actor. He's a model, master of ceremonies, and television personality. He's a City People Award winner. He has acted in several Nollywood movies, short films, soap operas, television series, and commercials. He's a bit of a linguist as well, and with over 45,000 followers on Instagram and with over 13,000 followers on Twitter, allow me to introduce the self-confident, the self-determined, and the self-assertive Stan Nze.
I see you smiling.
You're smiling, you're not saying anything.
Welcome.
I was wondering if I forgot who I was. Okay, that's me. Okay, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
you.
that's
Okay.
you.
Morning.
Good to be here.
Yeah, good to have you as well. So, your intro, was that all of you truly, or did we put something or add
I
something
was
that wasn't?
overwhelmed.
Definitely missed
with
some.
how it
I'm
sounded.
sure we
I
missed
was
some.
not even sure anymore. I was not really listening to all the nitty-gritties, but I heard some things that felt true, yeah.
Okay. I wanted to quickly
That
start.
felt true.
Ooh, if I picked up on that. Okay. I was going to go to the AMVCAs because what you wore stood out absolutely. And I was just like, okay, that's very different.
I need to apologize. I stepped on that.
So tell me, let's start from there. Like, who was your designer? Did you do what? I think everyone was calling you Igwe.
Oh, well, absolutely. So what happened with the AMVCAs was I wasn't sure I was going to attend.
Okay.
This year I'm not a nominee, and then I'm like, okay. When I was going to pick up my invite, they mentioned something about, oh, you need to light our carpet on fire, or, I know what the AMC is about. It's not just about the awards, it's about the glitz, it's about the glamour, it's about the fashion. So schedule was already very tight. So I knew that if I was going to clear my schedule to come for the AMVCA, I would not come no more. I had to make a statement. So it was deliberate. I wasn't sure of what exactly it was going to be until like 24 hours to the event. So what you saw was created in about 24 hours, a day before the event.
And did you do the creation, or was it someone you have
I thought it out,
stylist?
and then I was shooting on set. I was filming in Asaba, and then the costumier
Okay.
on the set was
Right.
who styled it, because I was shooting with Zubi Michaels. The
Okay.
name of the film is called Feud, so you can check.
Okay.
So it was on that set that we decided to go
Wow.
with that look,
Okay.
and then she started crazy. She created in Asaba. I was in Lagos the next day for the AMVC. Yes.
All right, since we're talking about styling, why don't you go to Element 47?
Yes. I was,
So Element 47 is my production company.
Okay.
And in the past, we have dabbled into fashion.
Fashion,
Yeah,
okay.
my mom is a fashion designer, so
Okay.
at some point at a point in my life where the acting was not, up there.
Okay.
It was only normal to have diversified. So fashion was one of the things I tried
Okay.
my hands on. But right now, so I'm very fashionable. I might not be the one creating, or I might not be the one making it, but I always try to create my look. So because of acting right now, because of production, there's no time to actually, do fashion as a creator. So yes.
Oh, I see. So you're doing more of production then, as
Yeah,
opposed to fashion.
absolutely.
Because
More production than acting?
no,
No,
than fashion,
when
than the
the
fashion.
business angle.
The business
now,
angle.
more production.
Yeah, because that was one of the things I was thinking about in my introduction. Should I put fashion designer? Because I knew at one point you said you didn't want it. So,
No.
all right, I'm sure Elsie is dying to ask you something.
I'm not dying.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay,
leaving.
so I'm going to ask. Some producers and some actors have said that we do not have Nollywood actors. We don't have enough. Like, it's really difficult when they want to cast for a male role. What do you think? Is this true?
Okay. I will not totally agree, but there's an atom of truth in it. Because I've tried to cast a couple of times myself, and I noticed that it's almost, we don't really have actors. Now, this is why they say so. It's not like we don't have actors. They don't have the actors that can probably sell the films they want
The
to
male
make.
actors.
Because I'm making a film. There are a lot of people. If you call for an audition right now here, I'm sure you would get over, and you publicize well, over 2,000 people.
I know.
And you would be able to get 100 actors who will look like, or at least be able to deliver what you want. But the question now is, if I put that guy on a film and I take it to the cinema, how many people will come and watch? We're already battling with the fact that, we don't watch Nigerian films. It's a struggle to sell a Nigerian film in the cinema. I've been fortunate enough to try to sell some. I've made some movies that went to the cinema, so I know that you might not want to watch it. So you're like, who are you in the film? Is Shola Sobowale on it? Is RMD on it? So as a producer, if I have to go through all these questions, why am I bothering myself to cast one guy that can act that is
When
not
you can
known?
just
When I can just
for the
save
RMD.
the stress and just pay RMD and do the film. So that's the challenge. It's not like we don't have people that will deliver. We don't have enough people that can sell and market.
More
So
well-known.
what is the solution?
Solution is that we have to keep trying.
Okay.
So what I do, or what I advise people to do, is get the RMD and get an unknown actor,
Okay.
put them in the film, and make sure that this unknown actor delivers.
So you're grooming the
And
face.
you're grooming that face. So it takes a while. It's a process. It doesn't happen overnight. So the thing that happens here is that producers are lazy. Nobody has the strength to go and start. Let me go and come make you. Let me bring you. I beg. Let me just do what I have to do.
Yeah.
So that's the struggle. People don't have the patience to groom actors. And sometimes they've tried it and it didn't really work out. And now gone are the days when you do one film and it's like, bam, one film is the film. Now you have to do 10, 20, 15.
All right, thank you very much. Time for a quick break. When we return, we'll be carrying on with our conversation with Nollywood actor Stan Nze. Stay right here. It's where the big stories live. This is Plus TV Africa.
When I did it, I was full on, hands-on on the whole project.
So how did you deal with it? All of that negativity?
I got depressed, obviously. Duh. Haven't you heard?
I've got two of the hottest topics currently trending on social media. If you've seen the word Senate trending on Twitter, that's because the Nigerian police force has gone Trump style.
I haven't shared this with anyone, but I reckon I get about like 100 people asking for help a day. That's a fact. I can prove that.
Welcome back. It's tea time right here on Plus TV Africa, and we're talking to Nollywood actor Stan Nze. Now, before the break, we were having a conversation, and during the break, you know, I was like, you look very different, you know, from... So you've had a shave and you've cut your hair, or what?
It's even hard for me to recognize myself.
Yourself.
What
happened? Is this the new face?
Maybe we can see better.
That is worse.
Even worse.
That is even
But
worse.
tell
So
us
this is
what's
like
going
some
on,
past-
because it's like it's the new face of Stan.
Okay, so I'm working on a project which I'm not allowed to talk about right
now. You signed a disclosure, non-disclosure
Yes,
agreement as well.
I can't talk about it,
Okay.
but I'm filming something quite big.
Give us
Okay.
a tip exclusive.
Just
The
one
tip
line.
I can,
It's quite
there to
big, that's
give you?
a
It's
tip.
about,
About-
it's based on true life story.
Okay,
Okay.
what's the story about?
Oh, man.
That's how much I can tell you. Based on it.
But
Who's
it's a...
producing it?
I don't think, am I allowed to say that? Am I allowed to
Directing
say-
it?
Jade Osiberu.
Oh, okay.
Apart from you, which other ladies
Actor.
that?
Blossom Jiku Jiku.
Okay.
Rita Dominic.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
How soon are we expecting this movie?
I don't even know, but
Oh,
it should be
okay.
like next year.
Next year.
Oh, okay.
Brilliant.
All
Thank
right,
you
so
so
while
much.
I was doing my digging,
If my answer is not, I've not gotten my answer regarding his looks. So.
So yeah, I've not done this in a while. I
Yeah.
don't think they having beards that have done clean shave. I know for Just Not Married, which was in 2015, I had to look really young, so it was low. But aside that, I've never, even my baby was like, whoop, who's that?
Because I was going to go to that. How are your female fans, you know, reacting to that?
To the look.
To the new look.
So the thing is, if you go on my Instagram page, I haven't posted a lot with this look because
Okay.
it's almost like whenever I post a picture, I'm like, who is this? So it looks like throwback. So until people see me physically, they're like, oh, I thought it was throwback. I know, so they don't know it's like now.
I have to be honest, when I met you this morning, I did the double take as well.
Yeah,
I was like, okay.
I know. So
Okay.
so who's the girl in your life? You just mentioned your babe.
No, she's someone in the industry. She's an actress.
Oh,
but
she's an actress
yes.
as well. Oh,
Okay,
great.
go
So
on.
that's
Are
what
you spilling? Because we're
That's
having
what
tea
you
and we
say.
usually spill tea
So
here.
it's more like a private relationship. You guys don't want to be in a public.
It's not quite private, but I don't want to put that out.
Those
but
who
people
know.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So,
All right. So while I was doing my digging, I'm just. There's sometimes they say curiosity kills the cat, right? So maybe I'm about to die. Let's find out.
Maybe.
So, all right. So the thing is, I was checking for your net worth. I don't know why. Curiosity. And
Okay.
They say you're worth about $200,000.
Dollars, I saw that.
I don't understand. Where is that from?
But I saw that as well. I saw it too. I was like, well, I didn't take it
Are
seriously,
you
but...
worth $200,000?
Wait, man, check. I'm not check.
You can just
Maybe they
Google
send me
your
for
own net
one
worth.
this thing. One I don't know. Oh, okay, great.
You're speechless.
I'm not even sure where that is from.
This
so
guy no one pay for
That's what
I rather pass. What I can say is that career is blossoming right now.
Okay.
The things I prayed for like 2 years ago last year,
happening now.
you know, it's happening before my eyes, and
This guy he's lying to us. Look at his restaurant.
and it's almost not.
Hublot. It's my Hublot. He's lying.
So yeah, I'm grateful
Okay.
to God for the opportunities I've got thus far.
Okay.
I'm grateful to God for the future, which I know is pretty bright. So yeah.
Okay. Well,
So if you're worth $200,000 right now and you have 45,000 followers, how much do you think RMD is worth?
I don't know.
Okay, so I was going to ask, you attended Stella's Foundation, Arts
Yes.
Foundation, and it's almost like it follows your bio everywhere. Do you think it helped you in your career a lot?
Stella the Masters is a brilliant actress.
Okay.
If there's anybody I would have loved to follow, it's Stella. She's not in the country anymore, but it pretty much was very key for my foundation. I attended the foundation pretty much where I wasn't really sure.
Okay.
I just got out of school. I wanted to act, but I wasn't sure how to make
and
clean.
you studied civil engineering, wasn't it?
No, computer science.
Computer science, okay.
Computer science.
All right.
So it came in handy.
Okay.
So it was pretty much while I was doing while I was getting training from her that I did my audition for Tinsel again and got in for Tinsel instead,
okay.
so, which was majorly one of my initial breaks as an actor. So it's been very foundational and it's been very key to my growth in the industry.
All right, so I'm curious to know what inspires you to get into character? Because while I was going through your Instagram page, I saw a picture you posted with the Kid Actor 2018, and you said that young boy brought out a lot of emotions you didn't even know you had. So is it while you're working with other people that you get inspired, or there's something exceptional that gives you inspiration to get into character?
So acting is action and reaction. I cannot answer a question here unless you ask me. There are things I probably don't even remember on myself until you dig it out. So it's the same thing with acting. If I'm acting with an actor that is not very sound, that is not, strong, the implication is that my performance cannot be there because I'll only look like I'm overacting. If somebody's just asking you casually, waiting, they worry you, and you say, "I'll be fine." But if you come and say, "Why did you worry yourself?" And I come, it's only what you give me that I can react to. So that's what happens all the time. So yes, actors inspire, how I deliver. You can choose to deliver a certain way, but if the person is not at par with you, what you it would only look, So yes, that being said, we also do not have a lot of time to prepare in Nigeria, with all fairness to all Nigerian actors. It's not... it's hard to prepare for a Nigerian film, which is why I'm free right now, because I'm quite selective with work. I don't jump on everything now, so I'm not acting now to just count the numbers. I'm counting the work. I want quality. I've got to the point where we say, let's one be one. Let's one sound. Let one be loud. Which is why I would be able to take off my beard, because not everybody wants to cast the Stan Nze. What people are calling me right now, I'm telling them, I don't come on my beard, so can you deal? The Stan Nze, it's not so. Most of the things I do now, like maybe characters that are broken, characters that maybe Agbero, because now that's what it doesn't. It's not the fine boy classy. So it's.
So are you trying to say beard is fine boy classy? What are you trying to say?
No.
You don't have beard.
There's some persona it gives to a character, so yeah, it makes you look a certain way. So that's So we don't have a lot of time to prepare here. So we just do our best. The best you can do for yourself is take a bit of time and work on read the script at least a couple of times. Try and make every character different, because most times here, when you've done something and done it well, people want you to replicate the same thing over and over again, which is a big challenge.
Okay, let me quickly ask you, because one of the things you said while you were, talking about this is that you mentioned something like about strong acting and strong actors. So how do you define or how do you measure a strong actor?
Delivery. A strong actor is one who can take a character from paper and translate it into a real-life character.
Okay.
Now, if a character is supposed to be Tokumbo, for instance, and I'm delivering, remind me, Ife, then I haven't delivered. Because I'm doing the things Ife should be doing as to, instead of what Tok should be doing. So acting is not necessarily overdoing it, but doing what Tok should do in every situation.
Okay.
How will he react when he's pressured? How will he react when he doesn't have money? If it might be, I don't have money, it's fine, every day we will do it. But Tokes might be like,
Tokes will be like, don't aggravate me.
So that's what acting is. Translating what that character should do.
All right, it's tea time with Stan Nze continues right after this break. We'll be right back. It's where the big stories live. This is Plus TV Africa.
When I did it, I was full on, hands-on on the whole project.
So how did you deal with it? All of that negativity?
I got depressed, obviously. Duh. Haven't you heard?
I've got two of the hottest topics currently trending on social media. If you've seen the word Senate trending on Twitter, that's because the Nigerian police force has gone Trump style.
I haven't shared this with anyone, but I reckon I get about 100 people asking for help a day. That's a fact. I can prove that.
Welcome back. It's tea time right here on Plus TV Africa, and we're moving on with our conversation with Nollywood actor Stan Nze. Okay, so who wants to fire the next question?
Okay, my next question was inspired by your voice. Of course, you know Yul Edochie's voice.
Yes. I know,
Have you had the opportunity of working with him?
He's also a voice over
artist.
he's
So,
voiceover.
have you worked with
Yes,
him?
I worked with Yul Edochie for the first time, I think last month, September. We're in October, right? Yeah, September.
Oh,
September
okay.
1st. That's the job I
They
did.
sound alike.
They have
Just
that
that,
thickness.
Like me, right?
No, you don't.
I know. But like that.
Amazing actor.
Yes.
He is, Yul Edochie is deeper than, he appears. Very good.
So were you his brother?
Politicians are deeper
You're
than
friends.
they appear. So.
Okay.
So talking about politics just now, I just thought, like, would you ever venture into politics? Because a lot of actors seem to be doing
Yeah.
it recently.
I don't know.
Okay,
Okay.
so it's open.
There are things I do that I'm not sure I'm going to do. Some things are not planned. I have a strong feeling that I might, but I'm not. It would be from a place of call. It will be because I'm a very spiritual person. Then it has to be God saying something to me. It has to be you have a problem to solve. So it might not be politics, maybe like a position per se,
Okay.
but it would be something about being a voice for the people.
So how did you get in, from... Yeah.
Since you mentioned calling, would you be opening a church soon? That call might come to
don't know.
and you become a pastor.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. It's good.
Okay, so
But
this is-
But I have a glimpse to what my future is. It's not a church.
Yes,
but,
very church.
It's not a church.
It's
Like
good, but
Daddy
I'm a
Freeze. You want to
messenger.
do something like Daddy Freeze, online church.
Not exactly. Maybe because I'm a messenger to this
Okay.
generation. So I'm already in the arts. I'm called to make films. So that's a huge platform. What I have, or what God has put in our hands, some pastors do not have. So
Right
that's
now.
already massive.
Right now, what do you think is your core message? What are you trying to pass?
Everything that has to do with integrity.
Okay.
Everyone that knows me knows I'm very strong on integrity, being truthful, timing. If you say you're somewhere by 10, be there at 10. Things as little as that, because it all boils down to a ripple effect. If I wasn't here 10, and I get here 10, 25, and Mike, I'm sweating. Oh, please, can you guys give me 5 minutes? The show will start late, and then I've disappointed generations of people. I've said, thousands of people watching you. So it's if you think about it from that, another person will wake up this morning saying, it can't be that bad now. Even if they Thursday, we can start without me. That's a mindset. So I'm very keen on integrity. I'm very keen on respect. On family issues that boil down to, family relationships, truthfulness in relationships, diligence, service. So those are things I stand for.
So how did you go from like computer science to acting?
Computer science was I had to go to school. Yeah.
For the parents.
Not exactly for the parents. I was in school already. I thought I was going to be a medical doctor.
Okay.
So I was already in sciences. So computer science was like an easy part. I bet if we do something we're not too hard. We will go come off from school. Yeah, but I enjoyed it while it lasted. But this is what I'm called today.
All right, so you have about more than 45,000 followers on Instagram, and that's a very big platform for you to advocate for anything you're doing. Now, if I visit your page, what would I leave with? Would I be inspired? Because a lot of people claim to be social media influencers, they have followers, but what message are you passing across to your followers? Are you an advocate for anything? Because right now, mental health, a lot of celebrities have taken their lives, and for reasons, because if you look at them from our own view, you think they have the best life, but they keep taking their lives. And what are you advocating for at the moment?
At the moment, there is nothing. I just try to keep my page clean to start with. If you go through my page, there's nothing. So, of course, motivational quotes inspire my followers, because I want them to learn. I want them to, come to my page and, take something. So there's nothing in particular. But if you're following me, there is definitely a message for you every day. There's something to inspire you. You're probably going to want to start that business. You're probably going to want to, kickstart that vision that God is giving you in one way or the other. There's somewhere I always chip it in. So,
So
you
if
might
you
want
have-
to, look closely to see,
So
all
if you
that.
have to advocate for anything, what topic would you pick on exactly? Societal.
It would be something that boils down to service, like I said before, being diligent in whatever you do. Stay. If you say, I have a video on Instagram where I missed the flight, and then the problem was not that I missed the flight; it was the fact that they abandoned our boxes at our arrival and asked us to go pick it. And I get there, there's nobody checking out of it for it, and they were claiming rights. So things like that. Our problem is not the presidency, as people like to think. It's not the government. The problem is you. The problem is me. The person that will not do what he's supposed to do at the time he's supposed to do it, that is not found at his duty post. When you're nice to me, you're simply saying you want money from me. Okay, to have weekend. So you're not doing your job as this. You're looking for tips. So service, diligence.
So do you get that a lot, people looking for tips?
Absolutely, it's even
mean,
when
I
you're not
get
even
that
in
a
face. When you're not an actor and you get it, how much more if you're just so
Okay, so the elections, general election is coming. What advice do you have for Nigerians, the youth, and Nigerian citizens?
research. Find out who is this person, because these people have passed. They did not fall down from a tree. They've had family people. They've had struggles. You need to know who is this person that we are voting for. Is he close? What are his values? What are the things he stands for? Before he dreamt of becoming president, what were the things he was doing? Because now you're going to be nice. You're going to wear Isiago to impress the Igbo people. You're going to wear Agbada to impress the Yoruba people. So you need to know who these people genuinely are.
Yeah.
And most importantly, follow your heart.
Okay, so from all you just said now, and out of all the presidential candidates right now, who are you likely to vote for?
My vote is my personal thing. Of course, if I say who I'm going to vote for, everybody will now feel no.
Okay, so just to round up, one of the things that I said about you whilst I was introducing you is that you're a linguist. So it was just an impression that I had. So correct me if I'm wrong, because I understand that you speak Yoruba as well.
True. Yoruba mi koko inko. Yeah, but I like to play. I understand Yoruba. My mom speaks good Yoruba, so I make a lot of fun with Yoruba
Because I heard you, I was like...
I just like to speak it. I just like to speak the language, so it doesn't. It sounds like an Igbo guy speaking Yoruba.
Yeah, it does.
Yes. Yeah,
So how many languages do you
Igbo,
speak?
English, and Yoruba.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to put you on the hot spots now. You're an actor, and nobody leaves there without showing us a part of their craft. So you have to act out something with Plus TV Africa.
In 1 second, because we're running out of time.
This boys TV, their packaging day. I would like to come this kind of TV station, because the camera in me, be small cameras.
All right, people, it's a wrap. Join us tomorrow. It's later this afternoon. Tomorrow, oh, good heavens. Join us this afternoon instead for brand new episodes of the program. Until then, a big thank you to my co-anchors, Ife and Elsie, the production team, our stylist, courtesy of Kudi's Empire, as well as our studio guest, Stan Nze. Thank you very much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
I'm Tokunbo Taiwo, and from all of us here, have a very good day.